Back to TIAA Bank Field on the shores of the St. Johns River in Jacksonville, Florida. Currently, it's Washington in possession of the football as we get back into the action in quarter number 2. On first down, it's Gibson. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Antonio Gibson, the ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he'll complete this to Gibson.
Smith's pass complete to Antonio Gibson.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives a new set of downs.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example.
He'll go down, sacked back at the 31.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. It led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. The throw over the middle, taken in.
Smith's pass.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Smith. The throw taken in by Sims. Just inside the 20. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. On the ground with a tight end. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Complete.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Smith. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and 2, Smith. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us?
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
It is good.
So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards.
Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
At the 25-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And what do you think goes on? Territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Ooh, touchdown! Jag able to strike quickly for 6. Now Doug Marrone not even hesitating. They're going to go for 2. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they missed blocks. Throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier. They feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. To the right side and complete to Thomas. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. He'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
And 4 at the 31-yard line.
Open man here, Sims, complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot here before break. Smith. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. We have hit halftime. Still 2. And just like number 2.
Jaguars 9. Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Danny Johnson returning. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21.
Washington takes over 1st and 10. At their own
out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while. It ends up
in that tip drill. What do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard though was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many
syllables. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski.
Washington will take over 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and it's 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Smith. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 13 yards there on a Washington first.
First down, Washington.
They'll run with McKissick. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
7 yards there and a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They'll run on first down. Gibson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
7th play in this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And a give this time to the tailback. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Thomas Davis. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. Taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
You break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. The carry here for the big tight end. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another 1st down.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Smith. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Smith's pass. Complete.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
From the gun, Smith. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Washington.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Gibson.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He was brought down at the 20.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Smith got his man complete over the middle. It's Sims. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
First and goal.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the gun, Smith looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, but it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Now it's Smith. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Operating from the gun, Smith. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on second and goal, a sack on third and goal. Now brings up a decision on fourth down.
40-yard attempt.
Hopkins' kick is good.
His kick.
And this is back down to a 7-point game.
The score, Jaguars 24.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it third.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
First and 10.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be caught at about the 5.
Complete.
It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it a second down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And it's caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
Don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead, and that's what he did.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
On 4th down, Smith. And this is intercepted, and that should... Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Smith's pass.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now he's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Sims. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing again is Smith. And Sims lost it. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
He's going to loft one, deep left side here. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there, almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He's going to let it fly. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
For Steven Sims. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Smith. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. One last throw here for Smith. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big 2nd half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the 1st half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the 2nd half.